Well, when I'm glad you asked that question. When I was a kid, I was abducted by aliens and moved to a farm where I was raised by cows. The cows brought me in and treated me basically like their own. So in a way, I feel like I have a very close connection, a special connection with cows. Normally, people will say that they got taken in and raised by monkeys or apes, but that's not always the case. Some people can be raised by cows, and that's what happened to me. I was raised by the main cow. Her name was Susan, and she was the leader of the pack, basically. Haven't been back to that farm in a while. The helicopters came, and they were, I guess, on a search party, and they found me living amongst the cows. Were there any bulls there, or just cat? Oh well, it was just cows. Excuse me, only cows. A society of only cows. That was the only animal that I ever came across with. Anytime we needed to eat, we just ate grass and whatnot. Oh, when did you start finding out that you were a little different from all the other animals? Well, it's actually a funny story. Once I found out that I was a little different. A little different, ha ha ha. Oh, yeah, it's very funny. But once I very started figuring out that I couldn't be the same species, I was like, Mom, why am I so different? I just want to fit in. At cow school, I used to get teased and stuff. You guys have cow school? Yes, we have cow school, and it was I made a lot of friends, but as you know, a lot of people can be jerks. Well, technically, they're not people; they're just cows. You're a funny guy. You're a comedian or a radio host. Oh, I can be both. Oh, you can be both. Well, can I get the radio host today? Oh, it depends. Depends on what? Depends on the stupid stuff that you say. Sometimes I just gotta go right into that comedian mode immediately, sir. Allow me to finish my story. Anyway, one day I'm just eating the grass like I usually did on a normal day. We wake up and drink some water and drink some grass. And one day I just woke up and I was like, grass doesn't taste good to me anymore. I felt like I needed more out of life. And I feel like a lot of us feel that way. Like we need more from life. Like the stuff that you have may not satisfy you. And that's why I wrote my book, How to Satisfy, how to, you don't know the name of your own book? I do. I just don't know if it sounds right if I say it on air. Why don't you say it anyway? I'll just have to say the book is called How to Make Yourself Happy. It is 1 million copies all across the globe right now. Yeah, so that's basically how it went. I was eating the grass. I felt like I wasn't satisfied enough. And I feel like a lot of people out there will feel the same. All the stuff that they have now, they may not be satisfied with it. And that's exactly how I felt. So one day I just wander off. I don't know what caused me to wander off, but I wandered off into the wherever the farm, and I'm walking around and something just told me, eat. Try something out. You never know how it might taste. You never know how it may affect you. So I don't know what caused me to do this, but something just caused me to go out and just try different foods and delectables. But I ended up coming against a tree and I ate some berries. Some berries can be poisonous. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't me. Well, what type of berries was it? They were raspberries. I am pretty sure they were red. So some berries are actually they're not necessarily poison, they'll kill you, but they're poison you can suffer some type of some sort of I don't follow. Yeah, just let me finish. I'm saying you suffer your tongue might get numb or something. Oh, well, now that you mention that, is exactly what happened to me. I ate the berries and they were good, but my mouth was numb and I cotton mouth for a long time. Afterwards, the pack looked at me like I was insane for even trying something different. But I felt a new sensation, a sensation that I haven't felt in a long time, or at all in my life, really. And I just decided to do the same thing again. I ended up eating bananas and fruits and berries and all sorts of things. Eventually, I ended up stumbling up on meat, which I will say was good. I ate a chicken. I did not know the chicken might taste like. Whoa! How did you cook the chicken? Well, I didn't cook the chicken. We have to think about it. I was raised by cows at this point, or of course I couldn't have cooked the chicken or done the proper stuff. How does the chicken taste good with you just eating it raw? Like, how did you explain that? You just grabbed the chicken by its head, yes, and you ate it with the fur and all that stuff. So you were just like a monster, really. Well, no, I mean, I was a cow. You know, cows don't eat chicken. You've got an answer to everything, don't you? Well, I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. You just ate a whole chicken. Like, you lost me when you brought up the chicken, the uncooked, alive chicken, and you're raised by cows. What demon inside you possessed you to eat a whole live chicken? What is wrong with you? Well, I was raised by cows. That's what's wrong with me. Cows don't even, you know what? Just continue the story. I'm glad you're letting me continue the story. Anyway, eventually, they kicked me out. They kicked me out. I just ate a chicken. I don't really see what the problem was. The chicken tastes good. I wanted more chicken. Eventually, I ate other meats and delectables, and no one just understood me at the time, but eventually I ran into some people who ended up rescuing me. It gave me actual chicken. But for anyone who doesn't know, or if you may know if you read the book, I'm actually a vegetarian now. Oh, really? Yes. And, you know, the meat and all that stuff, it was just a good starting point for me to experiment with certain things in my life. But I just couldn't feel right. Mama Susan would be upset. Mama Susan is the mother cow of the cows of the pack, and I know that she wouldn't be happy seeing me, you know, just eat meat. You know, she just wanted fruits, and the fruits is okay, but taking it too far with the meat, that's going too far. Do you think Mama Susan would be happy if she found out that you ate beef? Well, I doubt it. Have you ever eaten beef? Yes, I've had. So you're a cannibal. I am not a cannibal because I am not a cow. Well, you did think you were a cow at one point, so mentally you're a cannibal. Is that what you're telling? You know what? Yes, Bill. I'm a cannibal. Is that what you wanted me to say? Why did you bring me on this radio show? I feel like I'm being disrespected the whole time. Listen, I'm just pointing out the facts. I'm pointing out what I see. I just feel disrespected. You're bringing me onto your radio show, and for what? Well, why do I get all this disrespect? I was raised by cows. I ate some meat. I ate fruit. I was abandoned. You know. And I just feel ungrateful. It's just a lot of bull crap that you're blowing on me, man. Listen, I don't mean any disrespect. If you're a mental cannibal, that's on you. Look, you're saying it again. You're saying it. I don't want to tolerate this. Listen, calm down. I'm just saying you're a mental cannibal. Stop saying that. No. All right, you're not a mental cannibal. You know what? I think it's time for me to leave. There's plenty of radio stations that asked me to tell me about their story, and I picked this one. And I picked this one just to be bombarded by all this blasphemy. Listen, I'm sure all the radio stations wanted to have a good laugh as much as I did. You're raised by cows. That's the most weird story, and you're disrespecting the way I was brought up. I don't appreciate that at all. I'm pretty sure that any other radio station would love to hear about how that's how you're raised and you're a mental cannibal. And you say it again. Say it one more time. Watch what's going to happen. I'm going to break this camera, dude. Like, what is your problem? Okay, you know what? I don't have to stand. I'm getting out. I'm leaving. This is unfreaking believable. Well, there you have it. No, that was the guy. That was the Stan Cowley. So this has been another great episode of Radio DJ, my station, which is called Freaks of Nature. So join us next time. We're going to have a special guest. His name is Jabril Wadar. Maybe you heard of him. Maybe you've seen his skits. We're going to talk skits and comedy, all that fun stuff. So see you guys next time on FON, Freaks of Nature radio station.
It makes me wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Hopped up a slave ship, popped up my chain and took it to Jacob. I gotta go play it. Walked in that bitch like, nigga, we made